sugar.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Luegge. I'm here with you teaching you some kitchen chemistry right here in Mrs. Luegge's kitchen, that's right. Thank you for joining me today. I know many of you have been cooped up for a very long time, just as I have, but don't worry, I've got myself ready every single day like this. Just kidding, I haven't put makeup on in like a week. All right, so today we are going to do one of my favorite recipes. I love no-bake cookies, and today we're going to use my mom, Nani, her recipe, which is probably very similar to most of your recipes, but with a little twist, a Mrs. Luegge twist. Stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, whenever you're cooking in the kitchen, make sure you clean your hands thoroughly. I put my soap on. Remember, kindergartners, we practice this. Happy birthday to you. Get your thumbs. Happy birthday to you. And your fingertips. Happy birthday, dear students at Cooper. Happy birthday to you. Make sure you clean it good. And don't forget, dry them off with a towel.
When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on it, honey. Pour little sugar on it, baby. Make life so sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. You'll notice in my video, I listed ingredients that you'll need as well as other materials like a spatula and a scoop and a cookie sheet with wax paper on top of it. Make sure you get all that stuff ready ahead of time, and just like Mrs. Luegge's rule, always prepare ahead of time. So you'll notice that my ingredients, I actually got them all ready ahead of time in little tiny dishes here so I can put them together. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure you do this with a parent, because we are cooking on the stove. We don't want you to do this without a parent there. So, first thing we do is we turn on the stovetop. Then, I'm adding my stick of butter. Nice to see you down there. As that warms up, I'll be right back. All right, so now that your butter is melted, it should look like this in the pan. I'm gonna add my milk to it, and then my sugar. And then I'm gonna take my spatula, and I like to use a wooden one, and I'm going to stir it as it all blends together on the stovetop. It's gonna kind of look real creamy. Looks delicious already. And after you mix them all together, I kind of turn the heat up a little bit, just a little bit, to get that going. Because eventually I'm going to want to boil this recipe, what's going on the stove right now. All right, so I've got them blended in, and now I'm going to add my cocoa. And I'm going to continue to blend this in. This is the part you might want to get your parents to help you with, because cocoa can be kind of messy and it gets kind of all over the place. By the way, on the other side of this camera are two teenagers waiting for these cookies to be done. All right, so I have my cocoa all mixed in there. You can see it looks kind of chocolatey brown. Now this is the part that's important, that you time it exactly right, because you have to have this boil for at least 1 minute. So I turn my heat up a little bit, and I'm stirring the whole time that happens. Now I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me boil it for a minute, so stay tuned for the next segment. Okay, so now that that's boiling, and you can see that in my pot it's nice and bubbly. Can you see that down there? Nice and bubbly. Now we're going to add the peanut butter. Now when you add your peanut butter, we need to do it quickly while that stuff is still warm. And I've turned my burner all the way to very, very low so that it doesn't burn that chocolate that's in there. Now I like to use a knife. Some people, if you have a little spatula, that works too. All right, so I got all my peanut butter out of there. Now I'm going to take my spatula, my spoon, and I'm going to mix and blend, and you just want that that peanut butter to just melt as much as it can. You want to get it nice and creamy and smooth. I can see my peanut butter is melting in there. Can you see that too? So we got that creamy and smooth, and then here comes the secret ingredient. Are you all ready? Now, my dad and stepmom live in Arizona for half the year. And they always go over the border and they get me pure vanilla from Mexico. So I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla to that. Makes them taste delicious and you will love it too. Keep mixing that in. Now here's the next part, really quickly. You have to put those oats in there as fast as you can, just like this, and turn off your burner so it doesn't cook any longer, and fold that stuff over. While I'm folding, you fold too, and I'll be right back with you. All right, here I'm back at you. Here's a little trick for you to know. Take your spray pan, a little bit of spray pan in the bottom of this. By the way, this is a little trick my mom, Nani, we call her, she uses. One of these little ice cream scoops. Scoops really nicely your no-bakes out of the pan. Here's my pan. Oops, can you see my pan? Yes. So I go like this. I take some out of there and I scoop it on the pan, and then I do a little dip, dip, dip. Watch this, can you see? Dip, 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 dip. And then I take another scoop and I put it on the pan, and then I push it down a little bit, and then I fill my whole pan with cookies. Here's the best part. See these two teenagers? They've been waiting to get those cookies. Look at, they love to eat this. They fight over the spatula. Okay, now most important to make every mama happy that you have, make sure you clean up your mess. So turn your water on. Make sure you rinse all your stuff in the sink, because mamas do not like it when they come home to a mess. Do they? No. No. I hope you guys had a great time with Mrs. Luegge and Kitchen Chemistry. I'll be back later this week with something you can make for your family at dinner time. Have a great week, and I miss you so much, kids. Mwah!